Alright, so I just put some shorts on. Gonna see if I can find the gym or maybe walk the beach. I'm undecided. So this is the Sarojin. So that's the reception. Let's go check out where we are from the beach. I think I am gonna book in a bunch of some kind of treatment. That's kind of why I've come, so let's get something booked. A major tip for Phuket Airport, now that we all use Grab, or if you don't use Grab to get your taxi. So as you come out of the final customs nothing to declare bit, you turn left. I got cash out of the ATM that's right there, and then you carry on past. You've turned left and you walk straight out, and that is the rental car pickup place, but it's also the Grab pickup place. You go through the car park, you just keep going and you'll see the road snake up in front of you, but underneath is the Grab pickup hub. So many airports now have Grab pickup points because the Grab won't pick you up from outside the international terminal bit. You have to walk through, so it's under the domestic bit. Once you've been there, you'll know exactly what I mean. So you just walk cooking place, out the customs, turn left, ATM for cash, go through the outside, go through the car park, and then you'll see the Grab sign. If it's at night, just trust me, just keep walking, and the little Grab desk is right there, and my car was right there. I've got a feeling at night time we might have a mosquito problem. Whoa! There's a big fish in a very slim river. There's not a lot of water, but quite a big fish just hanging out. Anyway, so you get the idea. Turn left, past the ATM, through the car park, keep going, and the Grab pickup point is there. Alright, so here's Phuket Airport, and we are up here. Right, so here we are on the beach. Obviously, there's the lounges behind me. And then it's this must be the 11-kilometer beach. Almost tempting to run, but I want to go book in some stuff. Anyway, that's the beach. Alright, I've gone for it. I've booked the sports, deep tissue sports massage for 6:45. So I'm going to hit the gym. Alright, I'm in the gym. Not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. There's 2 walkers, 1 bike, 1 elliptical, and then 1 rack over there, and then a sit-up bench, and just a bench, and then a bunch of weights. I must say, I thought there'd be more, but saying that, maybe I should just be swimming in the sea and walking and hiking outside, so, But yeah, I kind of thought it'd be a massive equipped gym. So anyway, I'm going to try and exhaust myself, because I'm not happy if I've got energy left. So I need to walk like crazy, I'm going to lift like crazy, and then and then I'll be able to relax a little bit. All right, see you shortly. All right, I feel much better. Did a real brisk walk, good workout. Now got an hour before my deep tissue sports massage. So we're just walking along the beach. Looks like there's some rain over there. Here we're okay. Just noticing there's some sea-facing villas, very nice. They'll be at the same resort. Sarojin, if that's the pronunciation. This beach looks pretty good. Nothing on it. If there was wind, this would be good for kite surfing. I think high tide is going to cover all this. So I don't know how high it gets. But, well, I'm assuming now is low tide. Because this definitely comes underwater. I don't know what's making this pattern. That is this guy. And he's literally created a mathematical equation. What a complete legend. Oh, they're all doing it. These crabs or whatever, they're all making math equations. Actually, it looks like the golden ratio. If you don't know what that is, it's one of my favorite maths things. Golden ratio. Pretty damn sexy. If you don't know what it is, check it out. It's evident everywhere. Links in with, I think, prime numbers. So it is one of maths' natural beauties. This, I think, is another resort on my left. Yes, it is. On the map, you go to Sarojin and you look just to the left and lower. That's that one. My dream living situation is on a beach. Well, just like back from a beach, so that I can do a beach walk, either like sunrise or sunset. It is literally my dream scenario. So this resort and this beach walk that I'm having right now is literally my dream living situation. It's all coming true. A little sun would be nice, but can't have everything. It's we visited Siesta Key in Florida, and the whole town, well, all the people that lived on the key literally came down for sunset, and it was the most beautiful moment of the day. You'd see people that you like. We stayed there for 3 weeks, and we felt like we lived there. We were at people's houses, we met locals on the beach, we all appreciated the sunset. It's a real special place. I need to somehow manufacture living there, or not. The politics out of the US is divisive. Anyway, let's not get onto that. Anyway, I just love beach walks. I think it's the sea, the waves, the water. I hope you know what I mean. Anyway, let's see how far we can walk. 6 o'clock p.m. It just looks like nice resorts backing onto the beach. Just total bliss. What lucky old me. Don't judge, but cannabis must be legal because they've literally got it on the signs. I'm not sure how I feel about that. We're in Malaysia, and obviously alcohol is not forbidden, but not readily available. I know I'll be corrected in the comments that it is readily available, but anyway, it's not everywhere. Not like in the UK where just everywhere you turn is booze. So having signs of cannabis, it's definitely a dynamic shift from Malaysia to here, because you're going to invite a different crowd. I'm not sure how I feel about it, because I know that we have a friend who used cannabis extensively when they were young, and she's now psychotic, and the doctor said it's literally from your continued use of weed, cannabis. So I'm not sure legalizing it. I know people do what people do, but when you got kids, it's all fine saying people do what people do until you get kids, and then when they see it and they think it's okay, and then they become, you know, reliant on cannabis, and then they're psychotic. You know, as a parent, it's not about you, it's about the kids. So anyway, I'm not sure how I feel about cannabis in Thailand. The other feeling I have was at the airport, it was assumed I was Russian. I don't think I look Russian, but I think the Russians are all trying to escape here. A lot of countries, I believe, don't or won't let them in, but Thailand, I believe, does. So again, culturally, they are very different. So cannabis, Russians, I'm allowed to say that. Anyway, I've said it. They're just culturally different. That's all. Interesting. It's just little restaurants, nothing too extravagant. Getting to a bit of a rocky section now. Don't know how much further I can walk. I can see like a surf break at the end of this water, but I don't think it's enough of a wave to actually surf. I'm wondering where I'm going to eat. I kind of fancy one of these beach restaurants rather than the Sarojin, but I'm not sure. Okay, if you happen to come to the Sarojin and you turn left on the beach, you eventually get to this, which feels like a bit of a dead end. Well, not a dead end, sorry. Feels like I can turn around now. I will look on the map just what's around that corner, but I think tomorrow I'll go further away. It looks like you can walk the entire beach, which I will try and do, because that's the kind of thing I do. Sorry, that rhymed terribly. Right, let's make our way back. I've got a feeling at the end is a tsunami memorial, but I don't know. I'd just quite like to see it. I don't know if this was hit by the tsunami, but maybe that bit, and that's why they have the memorial there. I don't know. Anyway, we'll have a look tomorrow. I can see the attraction of Thailand. Beautiful people, beautiful place, beautiful weather, beautiful beach, beautiful food. You can somehow make a living here, or do something from somewhere, live here. Why wouldn't you? And weirdly, in Malaysia and obviously in Thailand, because it's just 1 hour difference, it's my working hours are actually brilliant, because you've got all the day, well, once you've woken up, so you've got all the daylight hours to yourself, and then at 9:30 when it's dark and everyone's gone to bed, I do my work. So it's actually brilliant to be on my time zone working in the night. Well, I don't know, I'm trying to see the bright side of it. Anyway, just thinking of that work element and finding something to do to be able to live in a beautiful place like this. Just check out those rain clouds. Pretty dark. Oof. But let me know in the comments if you've got an opinion on the whole cannabis thing, if you're happy with the legalization, because it's so much more in your face. And yeah, I don't know, opinions, everyone's got one, eh? If you know this beach, or you know the west coast of Phuket and north of Phuket, I'd love to know if this is ever windy or wavy, because this would be a place to come. Really would. That is one dark ring of rain coming maybe this way. Anyway, that's perfect timing. 6:22, nip back, quick shower, quick change, and onto my deep tissue sports massage. Tomorrow, we're gonna head up that way. I'm not really one for these fancy resorts, which I seem to have stumbled upon. Last week's one was much more my style. Hut, physical exercise, slightly roughing it. And it's interesting because I was listening to a podcast, and Tim Ferriss, you might know, and some other guy, and they are they're chatting about kind of the downfall of what they describe as making it, and the struggle to make it is followed by I've made it, and then people that are completely lost because they're no longer struggling, and they make a point of struggling because that's where the satisfaction comes from. And it's just making me think, because all these people just sat around, I just can't bear it. I can't bear just sitting there. I think they need what I need. Don't know what they need. They sort out their own needs, but I really do want to keep pushing. Don't want to get lazy, you know. Anyway. Alright, it's the end of day one. I got a great room service prawn curry thing. And then we are doing the trading. It's a good Wi-Fi, great signal, lovely big desk. I've had a couple of cups of tea for the caffeine, and see how long I can last. I've realised this is digital nomading, is it not? Anyway, that's it for day one. Over and out.